Hello guys, you're welcome to Mikey's FX Academy. In today's video, I just want to show us certain things that can actually drive the market to move in a certain direction. Now, first thing we must put into consideration is the structure of the market. As you can see, this is V100, the synthetic indices, this is volatility 100. So as we can see, what is currently happening here, we're seeing price doing this, moving to the upside. We have a break of structure here. We have a break of structure. Let's pinpoint the break of structure. We have this break of structure. We have this one, and we have this other one. So we're currently moving to the upside, but currently what we're seeing is a pullback. We have a pullback. Price is currently retracing back, looking for a targeted area. This is like a demand zone. Price is moving down to the demand zone to supply to the upside. Now, when we are analyzing these charts, we have to look at it critically from different time frame, because if you are judging from just one time frame, you will not get a clear picture of what the market is actually doing. Now we're going to look at it from different time frames, going to the 8 hours time frame. Okay, we have to draw our trend lines, because sometimes this price also work in trend lines. If we are to look at it from this channel level, as I can see here, I have a channel like this. If we are to look at it from this channel level, you see price pulled out of the channel, and we are seeing something like this. This double touch, this, we are looking at price coming down to the channel, down the channel. This is it from this level. On the higher time frame, this is the 24 hours. We're looking at it from this level. Now, if I'm to take this guy out, take out my channel, I've gotten this double touch here. It tells me this is a trend. This is one touch, this is one touch on a straight line. Look at where this thing started coming from. This is one touch, 2, 3. At least this is a significant move to tell you that the price actually, this is actually respecting this line on the channel. And we've gotten this one, so we just have one touch below. Now we're looking for price coming down. That is one. So let me take this guy out, take this channel out. Now, looking at it from this level, first of all, let me use my extended ray to make this line. This is a trend line on this direction. I also have another trend line here. I want to show you something. This one is very, very important to know this. This is another trend line. Another trend line. Once this trend line is broken, we know the price is coming to the downside. Once this trend line is broken, I know the price is coming down, because this is one touch, this is double touch here. No, I know this line is going to hold. So if I move down to the 4 hours time frame, if I move price down to the 4 hours time frame, you see it's very obvious. It is very obvious on the 4 hours that way this trend line is a strong support line. It's a strong support line. Now, it's a strong support line. Now, let's look at it this way. Now I want to show you something. Let me zoom this one a bit. Now, there are some weakness in the charts that we actually overlook. We actually overlook these things, and I want to pinpoint this thing. This is using the candle wick. We don't really put focus on the candle wick, but the wick is actually saying something. Let me just make a line so that you can understand this. You see this wick now. You see the gap between this wick and this wick. Just look at it now. The gap between, you see this wick and this wick. What happened when the price touched this area? You see the rejections. Even when the candle break through and the price came again and touched it, you see the rejection. Now if I extend this a bit furthermore to the past, now this is the past. You see what is happening on this line. It tells you this line is a strong line. It's a strong line of support and resistance, because as you can see, whenever price come to this area of concentration, you see multiple rejection. It shows you that this line is a strong line of support and resistance. Even if I extend it a bit further more, let's see if the candlesticks. Okay, let me extend it and see what happens in the past. You see what happened in the past. This is the past now. Let me extend it further more. In the past, you see weak rejection. So this is one good way to actually spot area of concentration, where you can actually place entry, where you can actually place your entry and take profits. These are areas you can actually spot. So you don't actually overlook these things. Sometimes when you see, sometimes on the chart when you see these areas, always look at it on a large scale. You look at it to the past. then this thing that has happened in the past can also, play a significant role in the future. We don't just trade or judge the trend with just what you're seeing currently. But once in a while, you have to look into the past, then look back into the future. You can extend to the future just in case you have a scenario where price happen to come back to this line. This line is a strong line. It's a line that will either change the price for you or change the movement of the chart or something. You can actually place your entry, and when price comes to that zone, it will tap it and give you something. This is one easy way you can trade with ease. I can still point out some other areas where we have weak rejection, like this area now. See, this area is is a very important zone. Whenever price comes to this area, you see this multiple weak rejection. If I extend this to the future, to the past rather, if I extend it to the past, this is extension now, extending it to the past. This is a significant area, extending it to the past. You can see it's playing a significant role. You see when price come into it, what happened? You see multiple touches. You don't joke with this thing. It is very, very, when you extend it to the future, this is now the future. So whenever price come into this level, you know something is going to happen. So this is one way to actually, spot where you can place your entry, take profit and the likes. Don't play with this. It is very, very important for educational purpose. You have to be very, observant. When the only way you can actually pinpoint this is when you have, sometimes you can just place your trend line to actually trace where these things can actually happen. Most especially areas where you have weak rejection. I'm not saying it is printed on the chart all the time, but once in a while you see weak rejection, just look out for weak rejection. Weak, W-I-C-K, weak rejection. These are weak points in the chart where market can actually be triggered to buy or sell. These areas can trigger the market to either buy or sell. So look out for these zones. They are very, very important. These are zones that can trigger the buy or the sell in the market. Because you can see, look at what happened when price came back into the zone. What happened? You see this fall. The price moved, struggled, and went above it and came and retested it and continued buying to the upside. You see, when price came in, it bought. It came in. There was this area of consolidation, this area of concentration of consolidation here. You see this movement. Now price is coming back. You see, price just left this one. This one now, price left. Price got rejected and came back and broke through. Now price left this one. So my target now is, if price come to this level, as you can see we have like how many rejections here. This one now, it's telling me that whenever price come to this level, I can place my entry. Here when price come and tap in, my take profit will be around this level. I know this zone is going to be, it's going to react. So my TP will be here, my entry will be here, TP will be here. Just with a 0.5 lot size, I can actually make something like $50, $100 on this range. This is the 4 hours time frame. You get, so this way you can actually, first of all, how do you get this? Let's go back again. Let me take these guys out. Now, this is one simple way you can get this. Look at where you have weak rejections. As you can see, this area is an area of concentration. Most of the times you see it when price is either, when price is in between a zone. Let's use this as a case study now. You see this area now, area of concentration. This is my area of concentration now. You see, when price broke through a zone, this is a break of structure. Let me show you something. Now, this is a break of structure here. This is a break of structure, a mini break of structure on this leg. Now, when you have something like this and you see wicks in between, up and down, you see wick on the downside, wick below, wick on the upside and wick on the downside. What you do, just bring out your rectangular tool and mark that area. This is it. This is how you get this wick rejection area. Then what you do now, you extend it to the future, you extend it to the past. This can be applied to any of the market, be it the major forex, be it crypto and the likes. The same thing you're seeing happen in all markets. This thing you see now happens in all markets. You see the rejection. This now is an area of concentration. When price comes into it from the downside, you're going to sell. When price comes into it from the top side, it's going to deflect the price backward. So this happens in all markets. So you can mark this out, have this at the back of your mind. Focus on area of concentration. Weak rejection. These are levels that can actually change the direction of the market. What you do, you extend it to the future to know how strong this level is. Just extend it to the past. This is the past now. This is the previous candles. As you can see, you see what is happening. You see all the rejections. You see what happened when price traded into it. When price traded into it, you see it's always deflecting price, changing the market direction. When price traded into it, what happened? It changes the direction. Price came in again and changed the direction. When price traded above it, it continued the movement. You see, when price traded below it, and see what happened, it changes the direction. Even currently in the present, this is the present now, this is the present level we are. See what happened? It's also, significant. That same strength is still there. It tells you that this zone is going to hold for a very long time. When price traded into it, above it, you see the direction, and now currently this is the current level we are. And we can see the reaction. Price is now trying to move back into that zone. When it comes in here, we're going to see a significant push to the downside. So I just want to show this video to you guys, so you can actually be guided on this weak rejection, because sometimes we overlook these levels. We see it like maybe it's just normal, it's nothing. But if you don't really analyze from the top to the bottom to get these zones, to actually know what to do on these areas, you miss out, good trades and good entries. If you can see it on the higher time frame, this is the 24 hours, this is the daily time frame. You can actually see what is happening here. It's very, very obvious that when price comes into this line, we have something. If I extend this further more, let me take this further more. You see these areas. We also have multiple rejections. So this is one good way to spot areas where you can actually place your entries, your TPs, and so on. So I'm going to leave this video here, guys. I'll be posting more of these videos in the future, so you have a great one. If you are new to this channel, this is Mikey's FX Academy. Please like this video. You can subscribe to our channel, to this channel. You can drop your thoughts, any message, whatever thing you want. Our online classes are on. You want to join my online classes, feel free to come into my DM. It's just something I can school you one-on-one on how to actually spot levels, to take entries, to enter the trade and make good profits. Our online classes are on. Even the physical classes, you can give me a call. My number will be on the description. Give me a call on how to join the online classes. If you are within my zone, I can actually direct you on how to get in touch. But if you are not in my zone, you can also feel free to join my online classes. I will be making you videos, one-on-one videos with you, and directing you, giving you the knowledge you need to know about trading the major forex synthetic indices. If you are new to volatilities, to the synthetic indices, and you want to learn more about how this thing works, I'll be your tour guide. So I'll see you in my next video, and do have a great day ahead of you. Ciao.